Venus goes direct in the sign of Leo on the 6th. Also this week there are a lot of intense astrological aspects going on that we need to take a look at. And then at the end of this transmission, we are also going to give you, for each sign, the house that will affect your sign and what you can do with this Venus going direct in Leo event. So it's going to be that way until the 8th of October 2015. So we'll go over again each sign for you so you can know how your sign is going to be affected and the house that will be affected for you. To begin this week, we want to just look at the combination of planetary and astrological events that will all affect each other. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. This combination of events is a week where we're going to have a lot of intensity built up. And it's going to be general intensity, and stresses will be added, because those who wish to make money will be utilizing sales techniques, or they will, if they're not utilizing sales techniques, they'll then begin to explain to you why they need what they need in order to get what they can, merely out of desperation, some people, and others with calculated sales techniques. So understand that people are going to behave in desperate ways, and you need to, you can listen to people, but you need to make sure you don't, again, let your personal boundaries down. You need to keep your boundaries up, and you need to use your instincts. Now we're going to look at, on the 6th, Venus, again, goes direct in Leo. Behavior will become more bold, but it will also become more compassionate. It would behoove you to not forego your good instincts in favor of the noise of the mind or the silliness of the heart. If you use your instincts, you will do much better. Now, people are going to be generous, but don't let them push you or be too pushy as far as, I'm being generous in this way, so you need to be generous in this way too. No, you be generous where and how you feel you should. Again, you don't have to give in to anybody else's instructions. You follow your own internal laws. It's very important this week, because some people might actually begin to get angry if they don't get their way. And that brings us to the 8th. On the 8th, we have a Mars trine Uranus, and Uranus being retrograde. Now, this is a Mars in Leo, and that's trine Uranus retrograde in Aries. What this is going to cause is forceful, even aggressive offers or proposals or ideas that people have. They want to sort of push on you. Again, people will become very pushy with this particular cosmological event. And they will say it's because of love or whatever, or something that seems nice and it seems like it's lovely and flowery and beautiful, but it will be based on jealousy, not love. And what they will do is they will make an alliance with people who are willing to sort of push ideas on other people, like, oh, I know how to get people to buy this product, or we know how to do this, and you know, sort of, we're ruthless, so we know how to do this. That's it can happen in litigation, it can happen in sales techniques, a lot of these types of situations. So again, these people are going to be under the philosophy of might makes right, and they will ally or make alliances with people who feel that they need to push their ideas or their philosophies on others. So understand that. Just respond in an intelligent and lawful manner, and you'll be fine. And you'll find that people will tend to behave in a more lawful and intelligent manner anyway. But use your instincts, because people are going to pour on the charm. And if you have certain people you trust, stick with them. And you can bet that if people behaved badly in the past, they will behave badly and worse again. And if they've behaved well in the past, they will behave well again. What everybody will do, though, is behave in a more intelligent and lawful manner. So know the laws of the land or group that you are in and follow those laws. Familiarize yourself. And you don't necessarily have to blend in, but you do have to know what is expected of you. And if you don't know, ask. And if you don't have any idea of what people expect, again, ask. All right, now on the 9th, we have a Mercury square Pluto. Mercury square Pluto retrograde. So we have Mercury in Libra, Mercury direct in Libra, square Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. This will make people form or create creative, a lot of creativity, a lot of imagination, creative lawmaking, competing with deep subconscious suspicions about the true motives of other people who actually are doing what they're doing to gain status or trying to social climb. This is not anything, again, it's not anything that you can really blame anybody for, but just understand that that's what is going on. If you want to call upon the guardian angels to help you with these events, on the 6th, with this Venus going direct in Leo, you want to utilize the Venus angel Anael, who is going to become more comfortable in the realm of Leo, which is the angel Virgil. With the event of Mars trine Uranus retrograde on the 8th, that Mars is the angel Samael, and that's trine or making alliances with the angel of the planet Uranus, which is Ariel. And on the 9th, the Mercury competing with Pluto aspect, that's the archangel Raphael competing with the Plutonian angel Azrael. Okay, now what we're going to do is, for each sign, we are going to give you the houses and how the Venus going direct in Leo event is going to affect each sign based on the house of that sign. And we have some of these correspondences in the description box for you as well. Again, this event is going to be from September 6th of 2015 through October 8th of 2015, this Venus direct in Leo transit. This is going to cause people to become more emboldened and but more compassionate also. Now, if you want to utilize some kind of angelic astrology, magic evocation for Venus, you can use the angel Anael, the planetary angel Anael. You can use the incense of rose and the Hebrew letter Daleth, which is Psalm 119, 20 verses 25 to 32. For the house or the sign of Leo, we have the Zodiac angel Virgil, we have the incense of ginger, and we have the Hebrew letter Teth and Psalm 119 verses 65 to 72. Then you can add the correspondences that go with your particular sign and the house affected below, and we can help you do that. And we're happy to help you with those kinds of events if you want our input. Now, for the sign of Aries, that's the Zodiac angel Malchidael, and that's going to cause an emboldening and compassionate behavior in your 5th house, and that's the house of children and creativity, where your children will become more bold in their behavior and more compassionate, but also creative projects. You will become more pushy about your children and about your creative projects. So just be aware that everybody's going to be, yes, more understanding, but also a little more pushy. Taurus, the Zodiac angel Asmodel. We have bolder, more compassionate behavior in the 4th house. That's home and family. So people want bolder colors in their home decorating. They want a more homey feeling, if you will. They want sort of a more home-like, welcoming, hospitable feeling, where they want people to know that people are welcomed in their homes. Again, though, this week you need to be aware that this has to be people that you trust because of behavior, not because of some story they've told you or what they claim to be. You need to make sure, because you've known them and you know their behavior, what they will do. Otherwise, no, don't trust it. All right? Especially if you're inviting people into your home or going to their home. For Gemini, we have the zodiac angel Umbriel. We have this bold and compassionate and possibly pushy energy in the 3rd house of transportation and communication. So in any kind of messaging, any type of people who need to be taken from one place to another, people are going to feel like, I need to get from here to there and you need to take me. Or, you know, I need to communicate with you and you need to have 500,000 different ways that I can communicate with you. Well, the more ways there are to communicate, usually the less people communicate. Give them 1 or 2 or 3, but don't let them push you into giving I can't communicate with you unless you do it in this specific way, and if you're not a part of this thing, then we're not going to, that's just a way to get around. They're dodging communicating with you because, quite frankly, they're afraid of you. Okay, for the sign of Cancer, the zodiac angel Muriel. This is going to affect you in the house, the 2nd house of money and possessions, this bold and compassionate behavior. So you will want to spend your money to get better service, and people will gladly take your money and give you better service. Although you want to be careful of people wanting to get your possessions that you have sentimental value about. So, and this will also affect if you are looking at having garage sales or things like that. Now, for Leo, that's the zodiac angel Virchiel. This behavior is going to affect you in your 1st house of yourself, your self-awareness, self-consciousness too, and appearances, how you appear to others generally, yourself, and your self-confidence. So you will be more bold and you will be more compassionate. Just make sure you're intelligent and law-abiding, and this will work out very well for you, this Venus going direct in your sign of Leo. For Virgo, the zodiac angel Hamaliel. This is bolder, more compassionate behavior from this Virgo going direct in Leo. Venus going direct in Leo. This will affect your 12th house, and that's the house of spirituality. Those very important spiritual parts of your life. So again, there will be more compassion and there will be bold presentation regarding these issues, both from you and from others as well. Now, Libra, we have the zodiac angel Zuriel, and here we have bolder, more compassionate behavior in the 11th house of friends and your reputation. So understand that people will be friends will be nice, generous, but they'll be pushy and bold in what they want to help you with or what they want you to do, all of these kind of things. So again, here you want to make sure that you have some kind of boundary set, because they're going to have all these great ideas, and you might have these great ideas too, and I can help you with this, and they're going to say I can help you with that. Make sure it's something you actually need or want before you give in to these kind of things or offer those kinds of things. For Scorpio, your zodiac angel Barchiel, bolder, more compassionate behavior can be expected to affect your 10th house, and that's the house of your fame and your social standing, where your social standing is in the community. So you want to understand that you are going to be more bold in the way you present yourself, and you're going to be more compassionate because you'll feel more sure of yourself, because Venus direct in Leo. Leo has confidence. This will give you confidence, but you're not ruled by the sun, nor are you ruled by the planet Venus, but it will still affect you in a positive way. And you want to find out where your Venus is too. That will help you figure that out. All right, now for Sagittarius and the zodiac angel Adnakiel, we have the 9th house of your life path meaning being more boldly affected. And of course, there's a lot of people, including yourself, who want to give, compassion, understanding, the generosity of the heart. Again, this will affect your 9th house of your life path and the meaning of your life, the very important meaning of your life. Again, you will be more bold, and others will be more bold as well. And everybody more compassionate. So everybody, again, needs to remember to remain intelligent and within the law. For Capricorn, the zodiac angel is Hanael. We have the 8th house of birth, sex, death, and debt being affected by this Venus going direct in Leo event. So for you, Capricorn, this is going to be everybody being more bold about the events in their life that are really things that a lot of people often cover up and want to be hidden. So a lot of people will be more bold with information about their birthdays, for example, their even information you'd rather not have, like maybe their sexual activity that you don't want to hear about. They might tell you about it anyway, or you might tell them, these kind of things. And then also people who have died, things people don't usually talk about will be the topic of conversation, and how much people owe will become the topic of conversation. These areas that some people don't like to talk about, some people do, but understand that with Venus going direct in Leo, this is going to cause people to be more open and bold, but also more compassionate about these areas of their life. Everybody just needs to stay within the intelligent and lawful aspect, and it will work out. For Aquarius, we have the zodiac angel Cambriel. That Venus going direct in Leo, this is going to affect you in the 7th house. This will affect your committed relationships, your contracts, any litigation laws. Since right now it's important because everybody's going to be very bold, but understanding, you sort of feel like, oh, well, we're going to have, since this is affecting me in the house that has to do with legalities, then of course everything I do will be right. What you want to do is not let the legalities get to the point where it's making it so nobody can be creative at all. So what you want to do is simply follow your own rules, and remember that we are not here to correct others. We are here to correct ourselves. And then you'll do very well. For Pisces, the zodiac angel is Amnitziel. This will give you bolder and more compassionate behavior, and you'll notice that in others. But for you, this will affect your 6th house. It will be your habits and your health regimens, diets, that kind of thing. Just general health, the health of your finances, the health of your physical environments, the health of your exercise and dietary programs. So everybody's going to want to tell you what you should be doing, and you're going to want to tell others what they should be doing. And this is the area that you're going to highlight and feel you'll feel good about it. Others will be compassionate towards you and you towards they. And this is an area where you'll feel that you can help others, and they will feel that they can help you. So remember, you're not here to correct others. You're here to correct yourself. And others are not here to correct you. They're here to correct themselves. But everybody needs to follow their own laws. Don't let other people breach your laws, but also understand other people will be holding their laws as firmly as possible. Now, because of this Venus going direct in Leo aspect, this event, and again it goes on until the 8th of October, what you want to do is go ahead and allow compassion, but don't allow this bold compassion to break down hard-won ground that you have already gained. And others are not going to, if they have any sense, they're not going to give up ground that they've gained either. All right, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. This is your weekly angelic horoscope transmission, and join us again next week